Hello, welcome to our stream, and final day of Enduro Double Down. So we can finally finish off our marathon doing only Enduro Double Down. I did finish it in Android in about 14 hours. I did a mini speed run. It was about 3 hours of gameplay, so that's pretty much all it takes if you use the point strategy. So, what I did off camera since the last time we streamed was I got to about 52,000 points, because I know that there's a ticket if we double each time. We can get to about 8,200, 8,300 points, approximately, and that should be enough to get the 177. So, we're going to start right away by picking a challenge, and I guess the last time I was here I picked a infected one. But right now, we have no points on the line, so I'm actually going to purposely film myself on this race. Sorry if you can hear double audio. But yes, I'm going to purposely film myself and reset myself. And let's start with our last ticket to Enduro Double Down, hopefully, if we don't fail. I'm gonna see if I can turn down my audio. I might have to get headphones in case you guys are hearing double audio. Let me know in the chat if you are hearing double audio. If you are, I will plug in headphones. If you aren't, great. It is not a hack, it is just skill and dedication. I'm good today, how are you? It's a Saturday, the Olympics just started, so that's why I was a little bit late. I was watching some sports. Once I get the 177, I'm going to play a few events and then I'm going to do some multiplayer to finish it off. Again, I would like an audio check to see if you guys are A, hearing audio, or B, hearing double audio, or not hearing any audio at all. Just my voice. Finished Enduro Double Down in 5 hours. That's really good. I've heard of a lot of people doing it in just 1 hour, 2 hours. But that's when they have every single CarMax Pro and they're doing it in one ticket. Ooh, you have about 50 points to go. Ouch. Well, if you have them banked, you could reset your ticket and try again. Just do the first day without doing anything. What sport am I excited for? I want to see the running races, like the 100-meter dash and stuff. But I was just watching men's water polo this morning, and that was very interesting. I also want to see diving and pretty much all the track and field stuff. I think that's very interesting and fun to watch. Oh, and we crashed. Luckily, we only need to finish first. There's no flawless record, and our car is heavily tuned, so this should be pretty easy. Oh, I'm reading the chat too much. I need to focus on driving. I'm making the mistake I made a few weeks ago, where I was reading the chat too much, not paying attention. But the last time I streamed, I was paying attention to driving too much, and not reading the chat enough. So I gotta find a balance for that. That works. What's the best and cheapest setup? Well, what I did on Android was here. I'll show you in a second, since we get the 177 in the AI. I tuned it to max level, and then it's exactly like this. Except I did one thing on Nitro, but you don't have to. But that's how I did it. This is the setup I used. I also used a free A upgrade from the Apex Wednesday Cup. So if you still have that waiting, you might want to use it on the level 5 top speed. Then for Pro Kits, I kind of overdid it on Windows. I just did on Android, as you may have seen, a 3232. But I spent about 1.2 million credits. No, 1.3 million. But then I got half of that money back just from winning Enduro Double Down. Partly because I already have the AC378 and the Aston Vantage. But you should get about 600 to 700,000 credits just from like getting enough points without even completing Enduro Double Down. Also, do not be afraid to spend and use tokens on Enduro Double Down, because you're going to get about between 500 and 600. I forgot exactly how much, but you're going to get about 500 to 600 tokens. And I had to use 250 because I was stupid, and well, not because I was stupid, because I got a glitch ramp. You know the Westminster Bridge AI, the one that's in my video? That first ramp that I flat spinned, when I landed, my car decided to have a seizure and just randomly wreck. So I was a little bit angry at that, but I spent a little bit of tokens because, you know, I have like 25,000. So it wasn't a problem. It's just inconvenient. The 177 I think is a really good car, but, you know, the BMW Homage is good-er. I saw someone win the Aston Martin Vantage from the Double Down, so don't feel bad. The AC378 is kind of expensive actually for what it is. The Fender Super Sport, I actually don't know what the release date is, but I do know that it is coming this month. And how do I know that? Because my review for it is due in 2 weeks. So in 2 weeks, maybe before that, I don't know. Since Android got the update delayed, I really am not sure about the release dates and the whereabouts of the Fender. 10K points ticket. Okay, Edward, if you haven't started yet, here's a big tip. I learned this the hard way. Each ticket gets harder and harder. So the easiest ticket is your first ticket. So that's where you want to get the most points in. Get at least half of the points needed. Like, I got 29,000 points and played it safe there. But, yeah, that's the right thing to do. You want to get the most points on your first ticket. The second ticket isn't terrible, but it will be noticeably harder. And then just each ticket on, it gets more difficult. So you want to maximize your points in the first 2 tickets. Also, it depends. If you're probably getting 10K points a ticket, you really have to rely on your secondary cars, because although the 177 allows you to get 10K points, in a 8,000 point strategy, in the third ticket, I got Westminster Bridge. And you're going to need to be going at least, I'm going to use your unit of measurement, 450 kilometers per hour. Which, if you have my tune, that shouldn't be a problem. But it will be maybe an inconvenience for your credit amount. But you need that just to make sure you can safely get past the AI. Granted that you don't crash. But that's getting just 8,000, or no, actually I think that's just getting 13,000. I need to remember correctly. But, yeah, you need to be going a lot of kilometers per hour. You want to have, I want to say, 7 out of the 9 cars. Max, at least. So, how I'm doing it right now, I'll show you, is I have this car upgraded, so the top speed is upgraded, so that's pretty good. This car's Max Pro. This car is the one I had to skip upgrading because I don't have it, and what you want to do with that, since you can only have one car really to avoid, and this 177, you want to avoid using the Bentley as much as possible, and rather use the cars that you have upgraded. So, let's say these two events were both the Bentley, I would reroll with tokens until I get something that I have upgraded. In this case, I'm going to pick the 177. Hello, Eric. Moderators are here. I think I tuned my 177 a bit too much for the low point strategy that we're going for. I should have known that the first ticket was going to be the easiest. I was dumb, and on iOS at least, I failed the first ticket very early on like the third Ace Racer. So that was a bit of a pain. Midnight Club 2 music. I can't play anything that's copyrighted. Mostly because I'm monetizing this stream. Sorry for that delay, I was just trying to hear if my audio was working. I finished the Enduro on Android. On Windows, though, I wanted to finish it all on stream. That's what we're doing right now. Thing is, there's only so many notes, there's so many NCS songs that it gets boring. My opinion is that 70% of the songs from NCS are all the same. It'd be like, you know, some calm music at the start, and then like a big bass drop, repeat twice, and that's the song. That's pretty much NCS for you. I mean, a lot of songs are different, but I'd say 70% are same type. So it gets really boring, and there's only so many songs that are from them that playing them on a playlist on stream, it would get stale really fast. Because I'm sure a lot of you asphalters who watch a lot of asphalt YouTubers have heard the same music from different YouTubers. The Donkervort Cup, that cup is messed up. I don't like it. I hate how you have to upgrade the car in order to win it. I got screwed over in that. I would have finished first in that cup if they didn't allow upgrades. But of course they did. I really hope the other cups are not like that. What's up, Hypersonic? You thought it was a mistake? I think the opposite. I think it was intentional that they allowed tuning, because if they thought it was a mistake, they would have disabled tuning rather than moving all the people who tuned it off of the tutor board. I hope not. I hope we don't have to upgrade the cars in the future. If we do, that might be the end of Asphalt for me, at least. Because I can't handle spending 3 million credits and max proing your car that I don't even get to own, that I have a chance of owning. I think the people who are really getting screwed over are the ones who upgraded the car to Max Pro, who opened and unboxed 8 i5 engine cards and then lost. I think those are the ones who are getting screwed over the most. Especially since iOS and Windows have a lot of hackers on it. So, yeah. I need to pay attention to where I'm going. I'm driving very bad right now. Season 9, which car gives you more credits? It's always the car on the bottom. The car that's on the bottom gives the most credits of any Season 9 race. Except you have to pick a short track. Fortunately, the real tracks aren't very long. Especially Ocean View Derby and I-Panama. But you do have to watch out. Yeah, the other thing is, the Donkervort is 300,000 credits. So, I don't know why people are spending millions to try and win it in the Cup. And you could easily just buy it for about an hour of farming, maybe. You know how they got it, and I think that's pretty much the only way, is if you saved your engine boxes from the previous update, from an Apex Cup, there's a chance that you'll get an i5 there. Because if you open it from a Champion kit, the i5 is a common engine, whereas like stuff like the Champion kit will have a higher chance of getting rares and legendaries. So you actually will have a less chance of getting an i5 in a Champion kit than you would in a random box, really. Also, it seems like i5s are more rare than V16s and F12s and W16s and all that stuff. It actually kind of sucks. Yeah, if they put a top S-Class car where you have to upgrade it in the Cup, not only will you miss out on a lot of prizes, because there are going to be people who will upgrade it, but you'll also... This is for A and S-Class cars. Sorry, I'm trying to see if I can get a drink here. No? Okay, I will turn off my mic. I will be back in like 2 minutes. So... Okay, I'm back. I just got some water. So, let's go. Take Aston Martin Monaco. My steering locked for a second there. The Fender has a lot of fake speed. Its real speed is a little bit faster than the Tryon, but in most tracks the Tryon will beat it. So it's actually kind of sad. Only a few more AIs to go. I think we have 2 more AIs after this. Yeah, 2 more AIs and then we're done with Enduro Double Down. So I'm going to pick the Lucra. Yeah, that's just every elite car. The worst elite car is, I gotta say, in my opinion, the NanoFlow Cell Quant. Because that car needs, if I remember correctly, 2.5 hours to fully tune. And it's a terrible S-Class car. Like, I mean terrible. Oh, I think the boat doesn't have fake speeds, if I also remember correctly. It's the Veneno, the Huracan, and the boat. But, error? What the? There we go. Okay, that was a little bit of a hiccup right there. but Quant FE has the worst handling. And despite it being an elite car, if you tune it for top speed and stuff, that makes it even worse. The Stoke has a lot of fake speed. So does the Monster GT3. Also, surprisingly, the Range Rover Evoque has fake speed too, but not in the way you think. So, how fake speeds work is that there's percentages of what the real speed is. So, like, for example, I believe the Tryon is 92% real. So that means 8% of the speed that is shown on the speedometer is fake. So in order to find the real speed, you just take 92% of that. Well, the Range Rover has an 108% speed modifier. So that means the speed shown is actually lower than the real speed, which is pretty rare in Asphalt. Another car that has fake speeds is actually the Nanoflow Cell Quantino. That car has super fake speeds. Because it shows that it's going faster than the RX-8, but in reality it's going about the same speed as, I'd say, a Subaru Impreza. So, yeah. Which is also the reason why I skipped buying the Nanoflow cells on Windows and Android too. I won the Quantino on Android, but I also won the RX-8, and I chose to upgrade the RX-8, and I chose correctly. The RX-8 is god tier. It's one of the fastest cars I've driven in Asphalt for its class. It accelerates and handles so good. Like, you don't know until you've driven it elite tuned. And even with lower acceleration and handling on the elite tune, it's still a monster for those two stats. The only thing I don't like about it is the nitro duration. But if you throw in an extra tank, that thing, it's broken. Anyway, back to fake speed. I think the Evoque is the only car to have a positive speed modifier. I might be missing something, but I think that's the only car with a positive modifier. Which is why it's so broken in multiplayer. Why don't I do funny moments? Well, two reasons. One, there are so many funny moments that pretty much everything original has already happened. Another thing, when I get a funny moment, I upload that one funny moment. For example, yesterday when I got that P1 GTR glitch thing, I uploaded that as a single glitch. Because, I thought that is one stunt worth putting in its own video. And that's how I think of most of the stunts that I upload. They're ones that I think are worthy of rather not being in a compilation, but having a video of its own. Also, funny moments in Asphalt, although they get a ton of views, they, I don't know. There's only very few funny moment videos that actually made me laugh. And most of those were Hector's. Although I do have to give credit to Fury S, I really enjoyed his earlier videos. He does really good edits, but yeah, if you're going to make a funny moments video, you have to put a lot of work into not only getting the clips, but also editing it, because you have some stiff competition. And if I have stiff competition on Asphalt, I'd rather that be in the racing part and not the editing part. And although I think I can edit pretty well, I'm none of the super pros. Like Hannah and Furious and Hypersonic, they're all really good editors. And they deserve all of the credit and views that they got. My favorite video from Hypersonic was the Dart GT versus the Venom GT. just because of the fact that it was just funny. No Nightbot? No, I don't use bots in my stream. I use actual people. So instead of a bot telling you all the rules, you have actual people telling you the rules. Which I think that's better because, you know, bots glitch out and stuff. They aren't always reliable, and then a lot of them are paid services. I just think it's easier to get people that I trust to moderate. Because a bot can't tell what's not safe for work. It only knows like the basic spam filters, but anyone who's smart would know how to bypass that kind of system. So real people could easily detect bad stuff in the chat. So that's why I use real people rather than bots. Asphalt 9, I don't know. The future of that game... Is it gonna come out? Alright, here we go. Final stance. 6 races to go of Enduro Double Down. This is gonna be our last 6 races. I'll do multiplayer after Enduro Double Down. Well, after this I'll do some events and then I'll do multiplayer. Speaking of events, who else is getting... Oh, that crashed though. Who else is getting the leaderboard bug? And what I mean by leaderboard bug is, instead of your best time being synced on leaderboard, it's your most recent time. Oh my god, I'm not gonna get this time. We gotta be fast. Shit. Oop, I should have, watched my language. Shoot. Hey, Ghostbusters was rated PG and had a bad word in it, so... We gotta do our Corbin skills. Ooh, 106, 107, oh fuck. Nope. Okay, I need to control my mouth. Watch my language. Oops. Trainwreck. Did they seriously give me the exact same challenge? They gave me the exact same challenge. Wait, I thought the Homage and Camaro all had real speeds. They have fake speeds? If they did, I had no clue. I thought they were all real speeds and that's why they were broken. Wait, if the Camaro's speed modifier is less than the Homage, then shouldn't the Camaro be king, right? I thought they were both 100% speed. Because realistically, 98% of 300 and... what? I think it's 314 miles per hour. You'd have around a little bit higher than 300 miles per hour. So why is it that the Camaro could beat the 675 LT by 2 to 3 seconds depending on the track? It doesn't make sense. More Onyx with Sector 8. This Onyx is in love with me. Asphalt's 9 gonna be Shockwave. That's the name of the game, according to that Game Loft presentation. Although with the Vivendi takeover, I don't know if that will change or not. It will be interesting to see what happens with Asphalt. But I think Vivendi made the call on the VIP system and stuff. Speaking of VIP system, how about those in-app purchase players who are all stuck at VIP level 4? No matter how much you spent, if you spent much to get to VIP level 4, you will be stuck at VIP level 4. You could spend $10,000 in the game, and then after updating you'll be VIP level 4. I think that's a stupid move, and that you should get the amount of points that you purchased. No, Asphalt 9 Full Speed was an April Fool's joke if you didn't know that. It was a joke. It was funny because a lot of people thought it was real, including you. No, Asphalt 9 Full Speed was a joke. That's why it's called Full Speed. Alright, hopefully this is our last elimination round of Enduro Double Down. I'm tired of saying that so much. It's such a tongue twister. There's a Java version on Asphalt Nitro. Interesting. Jacob Sartorius. If this was not G-rated, I would have said a lot more interesting stuff. Ooh, we have a choice between Aston Martin and Huayra. I'm actually going to pick Huayra, because our car is more upgraded than that. We're above the recommended rank. No, VIP system should be determined on how dedicated you are to the game. Oh my god, what's happening? Why is the race not starting? Well, the VIP system is just another stab in the back. Asphalt 8 has been a pay-to-win game since the fuel system. Think about it. Remember the Chrysler was $100? And it was the King of S-Class? That was actually pay to win. To the point where you could give a complete noob the Chrysler and he would win. Same thing with Pro Kits, the very early Pro Kits update. Anyone with a Max Pro 9FF and stuff, if you paid tokens and upgraded your cars early, you were guaranteed to win. Because Pro cars have about a 5-second advantage from Max cars, depending on car, but that's about average. And a lot of the cars in the early Pro Kit updates, like when the biome was king, there was a huge Pro Kit gap for the biome. And there are people like in 599XXs and stuff who are slightly pro'd who are going faster than the biome. People who are unboosted. Same thing with like S-Class. If you had a Max Pro 9FF, you were to win by like 5 seconds. and you don't even need boosters for that. So that was when Asphalt was starting, well, not starting, but when it was at a very high pay-to-win point. Now that everyone is caught up in pro kits and a lot of people can pro their cars now, the biggest factor is how many credits can you farm and how many tokens do you own. Oop. Okay, wait, I need to stop and actually hit some cars because I gotta knock down the most in 40 seconds and... Oh my god. No, don't take the ramp, you Lucra. Oh, I hate you, Lucra. Alright, I'm not going for you. You're too much of a pain. They're disappearing from the map. Oh no, we're tied. Get a bunch of knockdowns early. Our rivals shouldn't catch up. Alright, we won. Okay. Afraid we would miss that. Alright, here we go. This is it. Last race in Enduro Double Down. Very last race. iPanama Showdown. Aston Martin 177. Here we go. Last race. Start with a perfect nitro, and this should be actually really easy because for some reason this specific AI doesn't drive very well. So this should be a cakewalk actually. This is some intense battle like the Egoista AI or anything. Alright, Enduro Double Down is complete. Wow, we won by 4 seconds. Swipe. Yay! There it is. We won. Enduro Double Down is complete. We now have the Aston Martin 177 in our garage. Let's take a look. Aw, yeah. Alright. So we now have the 177. It is a gorgeous car. It is one of my favorite Aston Martins. In fact, I think it is my favorite Aston Martin. OP, OP. Alright, so, daily task. There's our beautiful 177, and now we are going to claim some prizes from the cups. I like I can claim much faster now, but I don't like how the rewards are huge. Like, was it necessary to increase the size of all this? So, I'm going to do some events first. Which one do you want to see? Summer opening, giveaway. I don't have the Quantino, so tag or Saturday Heat. Which one would you guys like to see? What happened here? Oh. Look at all these hacks. Summer opening. I don't have the AMG. So let's just start with our P1 GTR. Let's hope we don't get the sync bug. We're going to quit the race if we know we're going to get a worse time. So this cup itself is a very buggy one. We already ruined our lap. But I'll show you guys the basic route. You crash right there. Just like that. P1 GTR thing. We're definitely going to quit the race and restart. Because we don't want to get a 1 minute time synced, do we? Ooh, I didn't know I could do that. This is just going to be practice because, you know, this P1 GTR is very buggy. Oh, we made it. Alright, so just like that. So it's quit and restart. I already uploaded a video of my 929, so... There we go, that's the kind of jump we want. Ooh, we have better speeds. Alright, I'm going to pause it at the very end. Okay, that was a 929. We are going to improve. This is a very difficult cup. Last fuel bar. Oh fuck, shoot. I need to watch my mouth. What happened to me? Skid. Why are you guys counting up? Anyway, let's do some multiplayer with our brand new 177. Please stop counting. Because what is that going to contribute? Oh, you guys are counting how many viewers? I can see how many there are. Halfway through the stream. The shortest track, I think, is still Dubai. San Diego is also a very short track, but I think Dubai is a little bit shorter. We're really far ahead. Yeah, the 177 is a really good option for mastery. So if you want good mastery prizes, the 177 has a champion kit and tokens and a lot of licenses. I think it has 52, if I remember correctly. Alright, so that was a pretty easy race. Okay, so this time I will count down. You want to join in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yeah, the 3-year anniversary is coming. It's gonna be exciting. I hope there's a good car in sale. Like, I hope the P1 GTR goes in sale. Because I actually really want that car. It's beautiful. And I won't have it, like, you know, for king purposes, but it's just a beautiful car. Nice one, Hypersonic. I'm gonna get more Trions. Tuatara. McLaren F1. I also really want the McLaren F1. It's just so expensive. But I've been waiting so long for them to add the McLaren F1, and then they never even have a cup for it. They just put it on a price tag of 3.5 million credits and then never showcase it ever. Yeah, I'm not a fan of that at all. I love the McLaren F1. the Max Hennessy. Alright. The rank is in 1600 plus. So, join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The dart. Actually, you're incorrect. There's a new car, I think, that takes the most advanced text. I believe... Oh, we got a hacker. Hacks. Hacks. Hacks, hacks, hacks. Super hacks. I mean super hacks. Oh no, it only takes 28 advanced text. Okay, not as bad. So let's see what this hacker is driving. Oh, we're starting in the back. There's a Tryon. Oh, another 177. Some little bit of speed right there. Oh, there he is. Hacker. No, 177. I'm trying to catch the hacker. There he is. Oh, you suck, hacker. Get wrecked. He wrecked himself. No need to wreck him. Whoa, flying Tryon. The hacker's in, I believe that was a McLaren 675. Oh, fail. Alright, let's go into spectator mode and try to find the hacker. There he is. Look at this guy. Look at him. I hate you, hacker. Wow. And of course... Alright, join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I have Need for Speed Most Wanted 2012, again, 100% completed. So if you actually would like me to do that, I can do that. I actually reached the maximum number of speed points possible, which is 40 million. The Evoque is still... Oh, we got a BMW and an HTT. We don't see that anymore, an HTT. Oh, Trottara, I'm going to be coming for you. Get ready for your obituary to be posted. There you are. Viperish Lake. He's behind us, so... What? This HTT is bouncing off walls left and right. And now Homage is just gone. Oh, okay. What? Taking like every nitro bottle. There you go. Plethora down. That BMW Homage is gone. It's the most broken car in multiplayer. I feel like the HTT was just max. Because he wasn't going mega fast. Yup, he was just max. Called it. Anyway, BMW Homage was long gone. So, join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Asphalt adds an F1 car. That would be very weird. But F1 cars, they only go around 200 miles per hour as their top speed, so they'd have to have a lot of upgrades if they're going to compete anywhere. Try-ons. Oh, glitch, 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 glitch. Hey, in the try and wrecked. We're in first. Okay, let's just try not to crash like that. Be an idiot. Yeah, I don't think there's a single open top car in this game. Everything that's supposed to be a roadster has the top up, like the F-Type. And what's the other car that's convertible that's in this game? It's just the two F-Types, and there's something else, I think, right? Yeah, I love the 787B. That's my favorite LMP. So join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Hey, we got someone from the stream. Hey, 2 people from the stream. Because there's not many Japanese cars that are top-notch. I mean, we have the GTR Nismo that's in Class A. I mean, what else is there to add besides race cars? I mean, the 370Z Nismo would have to be like in C or B class. Oh, and a Stoke. Oh, what? Stoke. Whoa. That a Stoke is suspicious. I think there's something fishy with that a Stoke, with that time. You and the BMW, I don't know how to pronounce your name, but, was he going oddly fast? I don't know. Trying again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. The BMW stopped. We got a Monster and a McLaren F1 and another 177. Was there someone parked at the finish line? Well, that Aston Martin did a bounce. Great. That was a Max Pro stuff. Alright, join again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yep, Mazda 77B is one of the best Japanese rotary cars. In fact, I think it's the best rotary car. Thing is, iOS can only stream on Twitch, not YouTube. And I'm also not supposed to jailbreak my iPad. So that'd be a little bit of an inconvenience. I also don't know when the next time I'll stream Android because I don't want to kill my phone's battery. But I would like to show you some of the cool stuff that I got in my garage in Android. Close by the server. Okay, join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Yes, 6P, my Nexus. It's a really good phone. I love it. Oh, we got the guy from the Phoenix team. Ooh, I actually thought of something that could add an S-Class. The Nissan R390. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Doesn't even have to be the race car. Just a Nissan R390. Could be in low S-Class. I think that would fit more in B or A, but I think the Nissan R390 would have a chance, possibly. Because, you know, they put the Huracan in S-Class and all that. If they can put a BMW Homage and Camaro in A-Class, they could put an R390. I like the R390 GT1 better, but I think the road car would have a better chance of being an Asphalt. Jonathan, you're all over the place. Also, another thing I thought of, they could have a Honda. Ooh, we had some weird stuff going on. They could also have Acura NSX or a Honda NSXR or something like that. That could be maybe an A-Class. That's the GTR. Join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'm trying to think what else could be a Japanese S-Class car. Ooh, you know what actually would be the king of S-Class by far? It would beat the Devel and Tryon. The Daihatsu Midget. You guys know what I'm talking about, right? The Daihatsu Midget. Think about that. Daihatsu Midget. Do you guys know what I'm talking about? Put the Daihatsu Midget. Yes, put the Daihatsu Midget. Mitsubishi ME. Alright, we got BMW Homage. And we got Minato. You got a party here. Oh, BMW Homage Power. Oh, Camaro. Rip. Oh god, it's like Bully Lucas Day or something like that. Yep, Bully. They have a Lancer. Koenigsegg. Alright, let's see if we can catch Lewis. He's in an AMG. I think we're going around the same speed as he is. Very close. We just have to out-corner him. Oh, we have 2 laps to work with, though. So plenty of space. Whoa. Learn to not... Oh, he left. The BMW left. I tried to take him down. Didn't work. Needed nitro for that. I believe that is the Camaro one first. And then there's an Onyx sedan in second. I don't think we're going to catch the Onyx unless it crashes. Yep, Camaro 1. You had an RSL 1 in here too. Alright, so join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. No, you didn't. You pushed me into the bus. Half hour left in the stream. You've got a hornet in your room. Bees. I hate bees. Try to get rid of that hornet. There's a big hornet nest outside, but we're having a hard time taking it down, but it's sabotaging our plants and stuff. That would suck though, a hornet while you're playing Asphalt. I never want to be in the same room as a bee when I'm doing competitive gaming. Luigi, you're all over the road. I can hear you going crazy. What? That didn't count as a knockdown? Also, why is your last name starting with lowercase? That doesn't make sense, does it? Alright. Whoa, that guy's a very big rank. Alright, so join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. I'll try it, but I won't get into it very much because although I really like rally games, I would have probably a better time with Airborne. But I will definitely try out Extreme. Once Shockwave comes out, I will stop A8. Also, I have to make an announcement, but this is a kind of unofficial announcement. I will be inactive on YouTube and Asphalt for an unknown time. But I don't know who's going to get this, but on November 15th of this year, I'm going to go really inactive on Asphalt and YouTube. And I mean really inactive. Some of you will know why, based on the date I said, November 15th. Others have no clue. I'm sure at least one of you know what I'm talking about. Although I could stream. But, I don't know, I think it would be better just to experience it for myself. I rank 1660, I believe. For some people it's a holiday, I guess. November 15th. I think Justin knows, though. November 15th is where I'll start going inactive. Well, I won't quit Asphalt, but I will be inactive because there's something else that will catch my attention and is a lot more appealing than Asphalt, I must say. Well, join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Surprised nobody knows what it is. Yep, he knows. Oh! Ho ho ho! Whoa, 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 whoa. What? 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 This is gonna be fun. Let's see how hacked this guy is. Driver Troll VS guy. Hypersonic, do you know who that guy is? Here's the Onic. What car is he in? Devil. I hear Camaro. Oh shit, is... Ooh, watch my mouth again. I forget, this is G-rated always. Yup, he's in a Camaro. Driver Troll VS guy. He's a hacker. Troll. Whoa, did he just like park right there? Oh, did he just wreck himself? Okay, reading the chat and crashing into walls do not mix. Oh, the Devil 16 left. Edward might have he gave a hint. Yuck, troll VS guy. Wow. You, sir, are not fun. Oh, because you can't have color names on Windows, right? Ed, then you should know. You should know what I'm talking about then. November 15th. Anyway, join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Anyway, November 15th. I don't want to give it away. I want the chat to guess. But, yeah. Quick announcement. November 15th is the day I, not only ruin my social life, but also ruin my YouTube career. And my Asphalt career and stuff. No. It's more like locking myself into a room and playing for hours, something. That I think that if that doesn't give it away, then nothing will. That's a CLK GTR. Hypersonic got it. Up. Double wreck. Hypersonic got it. Yep, November 15th. I will lock myself in my room. 15-hour straight sessions each day. Gran Turismo Sport, it's gonna ruin my life. Okay, so it is 10:40. Let's check on our fuel. Might take a little bit break from multiplayer. Because I'm kind of bored of losing in the 177 and dealing with all the hackers and stuff. But yes, Gran Turismo Sport. It's competitive. Very competitive. And I've been waiting for this so long. And even though Gran Turismo 6, I got to 100% and I enjoyed it a lot, I felt like it was empty and there wasn't enough content. So hopefully Gran Turismo Sport has plenty to do. And if it's disappointing, I'm going straight back to Asphalt, but I really hope it isn't. Alright, I need to take a break for a second. Be right back. Alright, I'm back. I got a lot of Red Bull X 2011 and Gran Turismo. I haven't played GT6 in months. So, I mean, I don't know. What should we do? I'm actually going to do a little bit of the heat cup, because my time isn't the best. So, let's actually try and improve this a little bit, because we got some fuel. I have 125 on Windows, and I believe 133 on Android. 134, something like that. Oh, okay. Never mind, we aren't going to improve our time. Pokemon Go... See, I never was the fan of Pokemon. I tried to get into it, but it just doesn't interest me, so I don't play Pokemon Go. Just because I'm not interested in Pokemon. Oh, that was a bad jump. That might have ruined our lap. That ruined our lap. So, what now? What time is it? We get time. So, join again. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. So, Big Venice. Well, the old farming strategy was 675 LT, Challenge 15. But the new best farming car, if you have it, is GCA Spano 2015, which has I-Panama Showdown Challenge 15, so really good farming car for there, but it's almost impossible to get without spending real money. And I mean a lot of real money on it. Stream will be ending in about 15 minutes, so another double 16. Whoa. Pro Strat. 420 Pro Strat, blaze it. Unfortunately, that made us lose the race, but it doesn't even matter. I thought that strat was good. Alright, so join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Batman, why are you always coming at the end of the stream? Oh no. It's him again. Wonderful. I kicked that guy down. Alright, there's a Camaro behind me, and he's going to be a rocket. Or two finger tap. Boom, boom, boom. Pro tip: having a laptop that's touchscreen. You got the two finger tap. Alright. Hey, disconnected. Alright, so join again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Once our nitro starter runs out, I'm going to be done. Empty room. Hey, it's Half-Life by Zune. Oh, and Troll Vieski. He's not banned. The fastest car in Class S is the Double 16, but it's not the best because the two things that are terrible about it is acceleration and its handling. In A-Class, the BMW Homage is undeniably the best car. It will win at every single track, short or long. Oh, another 177. Oh, and the troll's behind me. I hear him in his Camaro. I'm gonna get out of that hacker's way. Because the last thing you want to be is in front of a hacker. Whoa, I'm trying to catch the hacker, not be taken down by another 177. Chill out, bro. Oh man. Oh hey, there's the hacker again. He crashed. Oh yeah, you can say poop. That's fine. That's G-rated. You'll hear that in kids' TV shows all the time. And I'm a terrible driver. I'm losing to a hacker who can't drive. And that's how bad I am. That hacker waiting for me. Had to do that. I just had to. You're not gonna find anyone. Alright, turning again in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, go. Alright, last race of the stream because I'm tired of being shut down by hackers. Speaking of hackers, like, this person seriously needs to be banned. You don't deserve to play Asphalt. Oh, of course he is. Everyone's watching the stream is in this multiplayer lobby. I'm telling him when to join. You know, he could be watching but not chatting. There he is, he's flashing, using his flash hacks or whatever the hell. That rough CTR3, I knew he was going to get destroyed. But, oh, the hacker left the game. I hope he get banned. I noticed that there's only iPanama Showdown in multiplayer. None of the other Rio tracks. Is that supposed to be like that? Looks like we're going to lose this race. Unless that guy crashes. Oh, he did. Okay, we're in third now. You have to hold this place for another 10 seconds. Oh, that guy crashed too. Half-Life. Oh, he crashed again. That guy's not having a good day. Alright, last stream thing, last race of the stream. The Weber. Oh yeah, double 16. Crushed it. Okay, so that concludes our stream. Alright, so that concludes our stream. We won Enduro Double Down, so that's always good. Thank you guys for watching. I will see you guys next week. And I'll talk to you guys later. Peace.